What's up, guys? Today I want to show you some of the settings I use for Apex Legends to get the best FPS. Now, some of these settings might be a little different depending on what you like, so just kind of tweak these settings and use what you feel looks the best for you. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. And first steps, let's go ahead and load Apex Legends up. So there's a few different places that we're going to have to change to get the best settings for Apex Legends. So first things first, as I said, let's load Apex Legends up and get that going. Alright, we got Apex Legends loaded up here, as you can see. You're going to want to, first thing first, go to the bottom right corner right here and go ahead and click on the gear icon in the bottom right corner. Go to settings and you will have the video tab right here in front of you. Click on the video tab. Now, I always like to use borderless window because I have two different monitors, so it's easier for me to use borderless window. One thing that I have changed that they just recently added was sprint view shake. The default setting for this is normal, so what I suggest doing is changing this to minimal. Now what this is going to do is it will make it so your screen does not shake as much while sprinting. So when you're sprinting, you'll see like a little bit of screen tearing on the side. This will minimize that effect and make it more fluent and less like if you get motion sickness, this will kind of help you. I like to have it on minimal, it just looks better. VSync, I have that disabled, and I have adaptive resolution FPS target at 0. Adaptive auto sampling disabled. Anti-aliasing, I use TSAA. Texture streaming budget, I use very high. You can change this down a little bit. Right now I kind of just left it at high because I don't really see much difference between the lower setting and very high, so I kind of just left that alone. I could most likely try to change that down, lower it down, depending on what type of graphics card you have. Texture filtering, I use 4x. Ambient occlusion quality, disabled. Sun shadow coverage low, sun shadow detail low, spot shadow detail low, volumetric lighting disabled, dynamic spot shadows is off, model detail I have it at medium, and I tested a little bit with low and medium and my frames weren't too much different, and I just kind of like the picture quality better on low. It's just very minimal quality difference though. Effects detail low, impact marks low, and then the writing details at low. So go ahead and set all that to those settings and go ahead and click apply and go ahead and go back. After you get done with that, hit apply and then go ahead and exit the game. There's a few other places that you're gonna have to change to get the best settings. The next thing you're gonna want to do is go ahead and load up your Origin, okay? Get your Origin load up, and you're going to want to right click on Origin and go to Game Properties. Go ahead and click Game Properties. After you click that, it's going to load a new screen, and click on the second tab that says Advanced Launch Options, okay? After you click on Advanced Launch Options, you're going to have some things you can put down here in the command line. And I'm going to tell you which each one does in particular that I use. Now, there are some other ones that you can get that people use, but this is what I found that I've liked myself, so you can experiment with them. The refresh 144 is for if you have a 144 hertz monitor. So if you don't have a 144 hertz monitor, you won't need the refresh 144. Dash preload just preloads parts of the game before it, the game loads. High just puts my process priority on high for the game, and my FPS max unlimited obviously makes my FPS max at unlimited. So after you put all that in, click save, and you'll be done on that part of your settings. The next thing you're going to want to do is right click on your desktop, and this will depending on what type of graphics card you have. If you have an NVIDIA or something else, EVGA, whatever, you're going to want to click on, what I do is click on my NVIDIA control panel and get NVIDIA control panel loaded up. So I have NVIDIA control panel here, and go ahead and click on Manage 3D Settings. After you do that, you're going to want to click on program settings, and you're going to want to make sure Apex Legends is right here in this list, okay? And if it's not in this list, you go ahead and click add and add it to your list. It's very easy to do. Just click add, browse down in the box, find Apex Legends, and click it. And so some of these settings right here are what you're going to want to turn off so they don't come on, all right? So I believe the ones I pretty much had to change in here that were on by default was maximum pre-rendered frames. I had turned that to 1. Power management mode, maximum performance. Refresh rate, highest available. And then threaded optimization on. And vertical sync I want off. And then once I go ahead and do all that, I should be set. Go ahead and exit out of that, and you guys are all set. Now, if you have any other questions or anything, feel free to leave a comment below. Make sure you like the video, dislike the video, something. And you can sub below too, by the way. But anyway, see you guys later. Make sure you follow. Look at the info below if you have any questions. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. You have a good day. Later.